Excuse me. Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And I'm just getting myself set up here. I'm hoping everyone will find us. So if you're here, say hello. Oh, hi Valerie, hi Joanna. Good to see you both. Well, whoa, what a Sunday. The sun shone today for a while and we were dry where we were today. Now that is not looking very clear, so I don't know if I maybe need to give my lens a wee wipe. Starting to focus now. I've not got the full lights on here because yesterday I was getting a shadow. I'm not sure. I'm just going to give the lens a wee wipe. Yeah, it's focusing okay now. For you guys out there, is that enough light to see what's happening? Oh hey, lots of people have just fallen in while I tried to sort that out. So let's just go back to the beginning. Say hi Valerie, hi Joanna, hi Karen of Corey Paper Crafts, hi Lani, hi Valerie, hi Wendy, hi Tammy, hi Helen, hi Cheryl. So you might not know what's going to happen, but that puts you in the same position as me, because I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I watched the end of the cycling on the TV, and then it was like, oh, better get myself in action to do my live. So I hadn't planned anything, but when I came to my desk, still hadn't tidied up properly from yesterday. And I'll tell you what, a few weeks ago I had a card in my head and I put all the bits ready to, you know, to make a card. I don't know exactly what I was going to do. I have got magnets in here and folded card, and so I thought, well, let's not waste this, let's make something. It's with the, what's that designer series paper called, the fishing one? No, what's it called? I've got it here. Of course I've not got the backing, but you know the one I mean, with all the fish on. I didn't buy the stamp set and I don't have the dies, but I had a quarter share of the paper on which I spilt some coffee. So all of the paper is not completely usable. But I thought, well, we'll use what's usable, and as I say, I prepped that card. Not quite sure. I've got this half of the one sheet wonder I did yesterday. So I used half of it to make those layered cards yesterday afternoon. And I've got some bits of Coastal Cabana left from yesterday evening's live. You just enough of me this weekend. And in this dish I had been playing, and again I don't know where I was going with this, but I've got some of these beautiful fireflies. Hi Valerie, how nice to see you. Oh wow, it's a busy Sunday evening here. So I've got some of these fireflies from the dies from the lighting the way. So while I've just got these bits, if you're not, you know, if you have these and you're not quite sure about how to make up that, I've cut the wings from that paper. Oh, what's it called? If you're laughing at me, you have this coming to you as you get older. More Dazzle, I should remember this one. Jazzle Dazzle paper. More Dazzle. Can't have too much Dazzle, can you? Yeah, coffee stains would be if they were in the right places. Oh, Cindy, never saw you falling in either. So in you come, everyone. Coffee's on the table and any other kind of drink you might want. And I'm going to put the fire on because it's not that cold here. So as I say, this you can't really see the texture in this wing because, well, the paper itself is the star of the show really. I've cut this body piece, the top part of the body, in black, and this one, I think that is our crushed curry. So just so that, let's just make up, I've got 3 made up here, and I've got 3 of the little fireflies. I've no idea if I'm going to use them, but just in case anyone's interested, and they've got this dies and they're not quite sure how to make it up. Well, this is how I make them up. Do you know, there might be another way. So I just put a dot of blue, glue even, on the back of the wing piece. She says giving it a big splodge. And this is the firefly's bottom, I guess. But just stick that onto there. See, that looks like a wee machine on its own there. And then it's got some good texture in this. Then just some glue on the body here, and again just stick that over the top there. So you see that all the layers of the body are there underneath, and just give it a moment for the glue to bite. And there we've got, you know, a whole host of fireflies that we might use. Well, kind of, do you know, I was thinking, not so much the big ones. They're super, mind you. Do you not think these kind of look like midges? All my Scottish friends. So when I think about fishing, I think about midges, and I think, nah, I'm not doing that. So I'll pop these to the side just now. Let's see what was going on. See, I haven't even changed the sheet. It's still the turned over one. Anywho, what is exactly in here and what can we do with this? But clearly I'm not going to be able to make the card I planned because I can't remember what my plans were exactly. So I need you all here to be able to help me when I go wrong. Or to help me with an idea or two. Because so clearly I was going to put that on there. Hey Sherry, in you come from Indiana. So I love that denim paper, but where are we going to use that? Where are we going to use? Oh well, yeah, that works, doesn't it, to do it that way around? Because then I'm going to have fish, so you don't want it to look too cluttered. So I'm thinking that maybe the idea was that it was going to close with that on there, and this was going to be attached in there. And I've got 2 magnets here, so what do you think was do you think we were going to have a wee magnetic closure, and then I was going to decorate it with fish? Anyone with me? Are you all with me so far? Or have I lost you as well as myself? Or you could, I'm not sure about that, you could have that on top of there, or you could have this being the opening and closing bit. Oh, blowing my brain. That must have been. I'm just going to try and glue some of this together, and well, if you're with me, because I'm not with me, I've no clue what I'm doing here. But I've got so many bits and pieces lying on my desk. And I'm so excited because my pre-order is due to be delivered tomorrow. And then of course I'll get preoccupied with autumn and winter things. Oh! Well, it'll have to, yeah, it is this way. I thought I was going the other way. No, it is this way for this layer. You're watching to learn, Sherry. Oh, I don't know about learning here today. This is Sunday. It's play day. I'm so excited for my delivery tomorrow. It won't come till late, but I'm still going to go to bed early tonight. And then try and sort of tidy up and be ready. So I'm hoping that I will go live tomorrow after tea time at some point, if it arrives. Well, if it doesn't arrive, I'll come live crying for a cuddle from you lot. Now, if I'm thinking that this is going to close, then I need my magnet to be on there. I love these magnets, but don't give them to anyone with a pacemaker. Yeah, maybe not a good idea. Right, so I think I need to have this attached here, and we'll put a layer in there later to cover this bit over. Obviously I had figured it all out, but I never write things down, albeit that I've got that amazing design book that Martin Stone, I need to start, that he designed the book. Do you all have this? You get this on Amazon. So Martin designed this, and I've had it for months. I haven't used it. How ridiculous. Look, could be designing all my cards in here and writing down my ideas. If you don't check on Amazon, I'm sure he's still got some available. He self-published this. So, martinsmayhem.co.uk. You can ask him if you can't find it on Amazon. It's just fabulous. Right, so this is where we're going. We're heading to something like this. I've got a funny feeling that it's available on Amazon.com as well, actually, Lanny, but you want to have a wee look. It's a super book, yeah. So Martin is a Stampin' Up demonstrator, so he knows what we need. See, there's some coffee on here, but I don't think anyone's going to notice that. Do you remember the day I spilled coffee? No, you won't, because I didn't do it on a live. I did it in a class. During a live Zoom class. Can you believe it? So she's trying to think about this. Can you feel the thinking going on? I want to put it under the GSP. In fact, I maybe want to put it under the card, this layer, because they are strong. So right, so these are neodymium magnets, and I buy mine on Amazon. Right, so I want glue dots, don't I? I hope you're all chilled. And I hope I don't upset that. I think I'm chilled. Went for a lovely walk today in our lovely Dollar Park here in Falkirk. We should have left them together, yeah. So I'm going to put, I've got, she's got a glue dot on and then she sticks it to there. Right, so I want it on that fish's belly there. Okay, so now I need a glue dot on the top of it. Right, get your tweezers, Janice, and get serious. Settle down. So who else has watched the cycling today? Did anyone of my Scottish friends manage to go and see them en route at all when they were near your part of the world? Right, so I've put a glue dot underneath to glue the bottom one to the bottom of the card. And then I'm going to bring this over and pick that up there. And then separate them, but it didn't stay stuck. Oh, you were out, of course, yeah! That's cool. Come on, come apart. Might need another. It's being silly. kept it in the place. Right, we've got them separated. Now I'm going to pop this over the top of there, just to get us going, and then I'll cover that as well. I keep moving, as I say, I've kept moving this from one place to another on my desk, so at least if we make it into a card, and that's all we do tonight, at least it will be a step forward for my desk. Oh, that was good. Well, we watched the beginning on TV this morning, then we went out for a walk. At the point that the blooming protesters stalled the race. I really don't think that's the way to get sympathy for your cause, but hey, let's not give them any earspace. But yeah, went for a walk in Dollar Park, went and had coffee and a light lunch. And then another wee walk, supermarket and home, and they weren't finished, so that was great. Watched them doing the circuits in Glasgow, so lots of landmarks and places that we're familiar with. We'll just check that's still going to work through there. Isn't that cool? That's just fabulous. So I want just maybe to cover that over, because I think we'll pop this on the, oh, here she goes, we can pop that there, and the DSP over there. We could sandwich that in, couldn't we, and then decorate it with them. Would that be a bit clever to do that? It's a bit, no. If I had another of those circles. Where the Japanese bridge is. No, that's the park in Dollar. The town Dollar Park is actually in Falkirk, but the Japanese garden is just outside of Dollar, Tammy. You need to go there, you would love it. Right, in fact you'd love Dollar Park as well. Right, I need a piece of Night of Navy. And I'm going to punch, is this my biggest circle punch, I think. 2 3/8. So use some scraps, you make more. Yeah, that's the size I've used. That was good, I recognise that. Right, so what am I doing here? Right, I'm going to put glue on there. Just going to put it over. And then if it looks like I'm making it up as I go along, that is exactly what's happening. It just, in my mind, this makes sure that these magnets are secure as we can, but do, you know, be careful who you give these cards to if you use magnets, because, you know, small children get these and ingest them. They can be very dangerous, so don't give them to kids. But this card I think is aimed at a guy, so then just pop this. Oh, somebody that's very into fishing. That's wrong to say lots of ladies love fishing. So hi Alice, sorry I didn't see you. Is there anyone else that I haven't greeted as they've come in? I do apologise. That was quite good that I remembered all that. So I need a piece of white, and of course, if I move the watercolour pencils that are still hanging about here. So I've got all sorts in here. Look, I've been playing with that stamp. And I've still got these to use. I haven't forgotten. And something for inside. This was my B&M find. Blame it on Trisha. Smith's Crafty Creations. She's an enabler. Right. We could of course have stamped on this, but I'm just putting it in. But they're good. They're good size for the price. Goodness me, that acrylic storage in any other shop is very expensive. No, they're not big enough for 6x6. I'll play with that all day. Who else would do that? So now we've got all these fish. Or fishes. All the fishies. Oh, the fishies of the sea. Oh, he's not wanting to be upside down, is he? He's biting his tail. That's what fish do, that, don't they? They bite tails. If I just stick them on there, does that work? No, I don't have the stamp set. They're cut from the designer series paper. This is completely from the designer series paper. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just doing. I don't know if I just want to put a happy birthday on here. And then just kind of stick some fish around the card, because well, it's got, because you can have one keeking out. He's caught. I got him because I'm doing magnet fishing. I've no idea what I'm doing. Do you think I should have a happy birthday there? What do you suggest? There's a bit of a lag, so I don't know what you're thinking. What stamps have I got? So I would need a smaller circle to put a... Right, an odd number of fish on the circle. Okay, we could put happy birthday inside, couldn't we? Right, alright, I hear you, I hear you. Odd numbers. I need one. You know, make it, see? Tammy was first to say, so I'm just going to go with Tammy. Yeah. Okay, let's just do it. How much of that is just... Be thinking about where you're putting your glue. Will we hide him in there? Can you put the happy birthday there? How about that? For a wee change. What will we stamp happy birthday with? Happy birthday. This desk is like, I can't get to my stamp sets. So I'm thinking biggest wish. And just a smaller circle. I have to stand up to see, so just could just get a 2-inch circle, couldn't we? Now I'm thinking very vanilla here. A scrap of very vanilla. I'm trying to best just to stick with scraps. I know I put white inside, but that's my, oh, that's an old 2-inch pudge, so don't worry if you've got a new one. I will not do that. Oh, I was going to stamp first, don't we want to stamp first? Oh dear me. I'll just bring my silicone mat out because it might be a bit stuck. I don't know if Happy Birthday is going to fit on here or not. I think it will. Yeah. Well, birthday's a bit... Yeah, no it won't, will it not? It'll need to go inside. Well, we could put happy. You could have happy birthday, happy birthday. That's what I usually say to people. Happy birthday. Because I'm bonkers. Right. And birthday. And an opportunity for Night of Navy Ink. I'm going to have to change this to white circle, haven't I? Because when it opens it doesn't look right. Of course we do have. Oh look, more things not finished. Well, we'll just use this. Is this the 2-inch? No, that's the 2 and 3/8. Where did the 2-inch one go? There it is. It's having a wee argument with itself here. Right. Hey Mandy, in you come. I'm just using up things from my desk today. Happy. Just, you know what's wrong with happy? I bet the happy do none of us any harm. When you're crafting, just forget you're an adult. Just forget about being an adult. And just go back when your children are so creative and they don't get so hung up like we do about what works and what doesn't work. And then inside, of course, it would be better to do your stamping. I'm still thinking about fish and midges. Do you not think they're a bit like midges? Might put the midges on the outside of the card. Hey Shaz, in you come, my love. So, happy, 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 happy birthday. And then you don't have to write so much stuff. You just put off from me. You don't have to write much then. Or you could do that. Let's just do that. Well, we have some midges. Who's up for midges? Just a bit of fun, isn't it? So anyone else in Scotland like me that associates fishing with midges or midges with fishing? I remember being told when I was a little girl by someone to stop the midges getting you put petrol on the back of your neck. Which is like, it was a fisherman who told me that. I was like, keep visualising a fisherman going up into a puff of smoke. Yeah. I don't know if midges exist anywhere else in the world, but I don't think they're as fierce. These are our tartan terrors. And then we've still got 2 fish left over, so I'm trying to use up. So let's use them up. So we put them both at the top, or I feel I need to leave this space so we can write something. Oh, I think the salmon's going to leap. It's going to leap, and I'll just knock my everything flying here. Oh dear. Probably made it worse. So what's everybody else been doing with their Sunday, or done with their Sunday, or about to do with their Sunday? Right, so there's nothing left that was in that bag now, so that's, you know, super happy card. Ta-da! What do you think? Wee fish hiding in there. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Not work. Does work. There you go. Sorry, I need to stop playing. I'm easily amused. Right. So, we have some one sheet wonder left. Oh, you've been watching football, Mandy. I think Peter was, hey Shirley, in you come. So grateful for you people all popping in. I know that this could potentially be a card. However, I am needing some bookmarks, so I'm wondering about that as well. But I think, even though there's no none of this colour in here, it still works. Coastal Cabana. I don't know. I don't think this particularly works well for bookmarks, so I think we'll go back to a card. You'd be making cards for a blog hub. I've got a few obligations to get sorted out. Stampin' Up SU Colour Challenge is waiting for me to do something, and thinking towards the next inspiring blog hub. I'm trying not to be last minute Nelly, but what do you think? Do we just make a couple of nice cards with this, or I still kind of want to use these as well. Do they work on? I know, I'm just trying to think. Do you know, I made this. I know this is a bit weird, but I'm kind of thinking something. I made that the other day, so it has got gorgeous grey. This was with the, what's that stamp called? Sketch plaid. I was playing with that, and I'm kind of thinking that might pull together. It's a bit ridiculous, you know, flowers and I'm just leathering now, but I'm having a think. I'm thinking a thunk. Many inches under, so one of our cards is a bit over 4 inches. Green. If you chop, yeah, here we go. She's thinking. It might not work, but it might work. So let's go. That is 10.1, but I would want to put this on a backing, I think. So let's cut these down to 9.7. By 14. .7. Hey Janine, honey, in you come. Welcome to the madhouse, I think, today. Right, this is just crazy what I'm thinking about. You know those cards where you mix bits up? I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway, if you know what I mean. Sweetheart, in you come. Oh, man. Do you know what I'm doing? Because I don't. Right, I know now I'm gonna do this different. Right. I really don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm doing it anyway. Lay them down that way because it's a leather worker, it will be awful. Right. I need some Night of Navy. Is this wide enough? Stay still. Yes, it is. Cut a thin sliver off. This may or may not work. That one's not long enough. I need another one. Okay, so we're all right. All I'm doing is making more scraps that need used up on another day. Now don't panic if I'm running late. Barry and Jay are away and they have put a video up, but it is recorded, so you can catch up with it. So usually I try to finish before my JazzleDazzleCrafts go live on a Sunday, but as I say, they're out for today. I've not used this yet. Well, I might even pick it up, because I don't even know if this is going to work. Right. Are you with me? Am I with me? I'm taking my time. What do you think? Oh, we've not got rain down here. It's dry down this end of Pullman. So far, so good. Right, so let's glue it down before I knock it all flying. Just something different. And it's using up more bits that are lying around. Now, I didn't have enough room to have a little border there. I hope I've made enough room to do it. Yeah, just and no more. So I've kind of done one for the guys and one for the gals. Oh no, two. I don't know. This card does either, doesn't it? So it's like this could be seen as masculine or the other feminine. So I've managed to do it so that there's a teeny weeny border here as well. I wonder if I've got that round the wrong way. Well, it works that way. It just doesn't look right there. Well, that's the way it's going, because I think I'll use a circular happy birthday thing there. Probably. So that's that one. And then, see, that guy would work there, wouldn't it? But he could even, one of these could even go there and distract on one of them. Anyway, let's slow down, Janice, and don't overthink it. This glue's got something stuck in the nozzle. It just doesn't want to flow as smoothly as it ought to. Yeah, just using up bits and bobs that have been lying around. I've probably got loads more things like this that are left over from classes and cuppa and cards and so sometimes it's just nice to just use them and make them up into cards. So that's the top, so that flows across there. Right. The bit I've got at the bottom is actually the top. And that's why I turn it over that way. So it just shows you, quite often you can make what they say in Scotland, they make something out of nothing. I think we'll just mount these onto white card bases just for simplicity. Yeah, Shirley, the fish one, that's that one. And again, that was just lying on my desk. I had obviously prepped it. And you know what, with me prepping, then I forget what I'm doing. I'm not good at it. I need to just run. When I have an idea, I really need to run with it at the time. Let's see, and we've got like remnants of a pack here. A new pack waiting to be opened. So again, we can use up this pack. So score it right down the middle. And then cut it down its other middle. And you have two card bases. Voila! Yes, it has got a magnetic closure. So it's magnetic fishing game. I think we'll stick it down and then we'll probably do some kind of circular greeting on there. And I think, yeah, we'll get the punch out and we'll see. Right, let's just pop these on the card piece. Let's get the bond folder, because it does my nut when it starts coming up. stay stuck. It's not coming up. Okay. I actually like the way that the line runs across on that one. Hiya Barry or Jay or both, or hope you're having a lovely day. I know you're way down south somewhere, even south of where you live. Down south. How were the gardens today? You did tell me you were going to Wisley Gardens. How were they today? Anyone else been to RHS Wisley? That is where Barry and Jay were going today. You're going to have a picnic and the weather is going to be fab. Did that work? That's upside down. There we go. So I do think that around greeting will work here. So I don't know how wide is thanks on this. So I actually need some thank you cards. Yeah, it's about the same width as the happy, so it will fit. Right, we're in business, folks. We are in business. Right, so I need punch. Which punch would you like, Janice? This is 2-inch. The handle's gone off it altogether now. 1, 2. That's not big enough. The 2-inch one's not big enough. So let's just get this one. I adore this one. Oh, Fight's having a squabble. Cat's having a squabble outside my window here. Oh, right. Decorative circle. And the 2 3/8 circle. Whoops. So we've got more of these Night of Navy scraps here. That's not working there. Cats fighting, children playing. Well, it's better than children fighting, isn't it? Right. The decorative circle punch is the best thing ever. I'm just looking for a basic scraps. Here we go. Quite a big scrap, but never mind. Have I done this the right way round? Yes, I have. Look, how perfect is that? Right. Got the decorative circle punch. Hey Glenna, you come, sweetheart. In you come. Yeah, it was cats, you heard Jackie. And hi Jackie, I never saw you come in. Mandy, I don't even think I saw you come in. Or did I? I don't know now. If I've not said hello to you, I'm saying hello now. Right, so just thanks. Thanks. And this one too. thanks. Oh, that's all right, Glenna. Maybe the children would like to watch as well. Right, so I'm now going to stick these on to here. And I think we're nearly done. So, and my JazzleDazzleCrafts have got a, what do you call it, a premiere video there, it's recorded, but if you go on to it, it's sort of like a live, and Barry will probably chat to you, possibly even Jay. That's a good thing about a premiere, you can record the video, but from wherever you are you can go in yourself and join in the chat, which is very good. So Joanna, are you going to order this punch now? Do you see how beautifully it layers? And do you see how it worked on this one too? I bet me wants to stick these on with magnets now. But we'll not, we'll leave it at that for tonight. But again, you could have done this the same idea. That's okay, Jackie, you're allowed to lurk. So I think these can go on. You definitely all need that punch. Everyone needs it. And if you want to buy it from me, Joanna, you won't, you're a demonstrator. If you want to buy that punch from me, if you go to my shop at JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net, it will be available there. Right, dimensionals, I think. Do you think? I think. But I did have some out. So guys, will you all send positive vibes for my order to arrive tomorrow, and then I will do a live unboxing. That's absolutely fine, no worries, Glenna, it's not obligatory. Totally appreciate you all just being here to talk. And then we can put some big fireflies on these cards. They only can have 2 each, so but what we could maybe do is add some brushed butterflies to sort of make sure there's an odd number of things. Yeah, do appreciate your thumbs ups, folks, and those people who have time to come back later and leave a comment on the replay. And if you are watching on replay right now, I really appreciate you sticking with me this long. I really do. Well done. If you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate your subscribing. That would be fab. Yeah, these are, I'm just doing with what I've got here. Yeah, I usually thumb my way into people's videos. So I just put body glue on his body, and then you can, you know, you can do curl up the leaves and things, and the wings even, not his leaves, his wings. You can give him a bit of dimension if you want. There, that's more scraps for the smaller scrap box. All I seem to really do is create a mess, and I'm just going to use these up because they need used up. Oh, my wee bowl's empty now. I love this little bowl. It's all marked, but it's a bit of Booth's silicone china. I know nothing about Booth's, but I just thought it's all, the glaze is all cracked, but it's so pretty and it all looks hand painted. What do you think? Do you like it? I just like, sometimes I just pick up things in charity shops and just simply because I like them. I'm going to find my brushed brass butterflies. Say that fast. Brushed brass butterflies. Oh look, I have a nice new packet. I need some because I've got a wee splotch there and that's a bit bare there, so let's add some butterflies just because we can. Okay, so then I've got my take your pick tool with its putty end, which is most useful. A big one and a little one and a big one and a little one. Okay, Tammy, I know I need to add one more insect because we need to have an odd number. This one doesn't want to pick up. Right, so we're just about finished. So just let me tidy up a little bit. That means shove everything to the side, out the way. Oh, that stuck to that. Oh, that was why I turned that over, because it was all sticky. I'll keep that to play with for a scruffy mat for tomorrow. So we have this lovely card that we made. I'm just going to tell you it's lovely because I like it. The fisherman's card. Well, that could be male or female because lots of ladies like to fish. That's okay. And then we use the rest of the One Sheet Wonder to make those two. For those who didn't watch yesterday's One Sheet Wonder stamping, you'll need to go back to yesterday afternoon's one and see how I created these. I stamped the whole One Sheet Wonder yesterday in the first live that I did yesterday, and then in the second live that I did yesterday we did it all. We talked about the watercolour pencils and we used them with different mediums and we made those 4 cards. So hey ladies, we've had a very productive weekend. Ladies and gents, sorry I keep saying that. Right, so let me know, what do you think? What's your fave? And are you happy that I've used up some of the bits and pieces that were lying about? I've got loads more to use, loads more. But we'll keep them for another day. You like the fish one, Karen, the best? I'm like, we could have done these the same style with this magnetic fastening. It's just a bit of extra fun. But as I say, if you do use these neodymium magnets, they're extremely strong, and be careful who you give them to and do not let them get near any children. That's my safety lecture for today. And I'm going to go now and see if we can get some dinner in this household. Because we had a late lunch out, we weren't ready for it before I started, but I'm starting to be ready for it now. So thanks very much, folks. I've enjoyed your company, and as I say, probably back tomorrow with an unboxing. I don't want to tempt fate, because do you know what happens? It's scheduled to be here tomorrow, but we won't get too antsy if it gets held up somewhere, because that's life. Okay, so take care everybody, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever you're doing. Do it with gratitude and a positive attitude, because I'm trying to. Okay, bye, and thank you all for your company.